There are places that immediately pique your curiosity. Not because they are large or overrun by tourists, but because there is something in the air, something mysterious, something timeless. As if time here has its own pace, and the stones and rocks tell a story that can be found in many parts of Europe. One such place is located in Germany, not far from the Dutch border. Welcome to Bad Bentheim. This small town was founded in the Middle Ages, and that is still clearly visible. In the center of the old town, an imposing castle towers above the surrounding houses. It is one of the oldest and most impressive castles in northwestern Germany, and was already mentioned in the year 1050. The castle consists of several towers, a church, and a Gothic residential building, and can be visited both inside and out. From the Pulverturm, the entire complex can be viewed well. This 30-meter-high tower, whose oldest parts date back to the 11th century, was built as a lookout and watchtower. The impressive height of the structure also comes with significant depth, as there is a 12-meter deep dungeon beneath the tower, which served both as a prison and a gunpowder storage room. The location on the high sandstone formations provides a stunning view of the surrounding landscape, which is why this spot was deliberately chosen in the Middle Ages. Next to the gatehouse, you will find the castle's church, a building dating back to the 12th century that combines Gothic and Romanesque architecture. Though the church's interior is modest, it houses one of the oldest depictions of Christ in Central Europe, a stone crucifix dating back to around the year 1000. In addition to this remarkable artifact, the church also features tomb slabs, family trees, and historical figures that adorn its otherwise simple interior. A striking part of the castle is the Kronenberg. After suffering war damage in the 18th century, this section became uninhabitable and was later used as a prison in the early 19th century. In 1883, Prince Alexis II commissioned the reconstruction of the residential wing based on historical models. Due to the meticulous care taken in the restoration, construction lasted nearly 30 years. Today, it is a magnificent building with many richly decorated rooms, including guest chambers and the banquet hall. On the top floor, you will find the most impressive quarters, the Ernst August apartments. These include a bedroom, fully designed in the Rococo style, where Queen Emma of the Netherlands often stayed. But there is also a library and a grand salon, which is now frequently used as a wedding venue. Walking through this beautiful part of the castle makes you feel like you have stepped into a fairy tale from centuries ago. Especially when you consider the many mysterious stories surrounding this castle. Between the 12th and 17th centuries, extensive research was conducted in alchemy, primarily aiming to discover the Philosopher's Stone. But was this ever achieved? Or could the stone have already existed? It's possible, after all. In 1840, a local farmer discovered a golden cup in the area, which is considered one of the most significant finds from the early Bronze Age in northwestern Germany. Additionally, the Counts of Bentheim were not only influential, but also extremely wealthy, and it is said that they hid a vast gold reserve in secret chambers or underground tunnels. Though these have never been found to this day, this mystery continues to surround the castle. From the castle, the Counts of Bentheim are said to have also constructed several underground tunnels, which were intended as escape routes during wars and sieges. These tunnels were believed to lead to the nearby village of Schüttorf, or even further. But some people also believe there's a connection between the castle and the quarries around the town I am visiting. The use of Bentheimer sandstone was discovered as early as Roman times, and increasingly used during the Middle Ages for the construction of castles, churches, and fortifications in the region. It is a high-quality sandstone that is resistant to weathering, but still relatively soft, making it easy to work with. The light yellow color gave buildings a stately and elegant appearance. The stone was widely used for construction throughout much of Europe until the 19th century, including in the Palace on the Dam in Amsterdam, the town halls of Bremen and Copenhagen, and the Drottningholm Palace of the Swedish royal family. After the 19th century, its use in new construction largely declined due to the introduction of other building materials, but it is still extracted for restoration work and sculptures. It is fascinating to see the old quarries up close, especially knowing that centuries ago, this unique stone was mined and shipped across Europe by hand. The ground surrounding the city holds even more mysteries. In 1711, a sulfurous spring was discovered in the Bentheim forest by a physician who convinced the ruling count of the water's supposed healing properties. In 1805, extensive studies were conducted on the water's composition, and by the early 19th century, a true spa resort had been established. Over the years, the spa experienced both highs and lows, including a devastating fire in 1945. After the war, the resort was rebuilt and modernized. In addition to sulfurous water, brine water is also extracted using a pump jack, drawn from a depth of up to 1,175 meters. The complex has expanded significantly over the past century, which ultimately led to Bentheim officially receiving the title of Spa Resort in 1979, due to its healing springs and medical facilities. The Spa Resort is not only a popular health and wellness destination, but also a great starting point for a long walk through the Bentheim forest due to its location. A few kilometers north of the Spa Resort lies the Isterberg. Here, you can also enjoy a beautiful walk along the rock formations in the forest, with the highlight being the 22-meter-high observation tower that offers a panoramic view of the surrounding landscape. As you can see, this small town has a very rich history, with its medieval castle and the centuries-old quarries that provided the so-called Bentheimer gold. Or perhaps this term refers to the real gold that is still believed to be hidden somewhere beneath the castle. In short, it's a town filled with mystery, where the past is still palpable in the stones. A place where you can relive the Middle Ages, but also heal and enjoy the peaceful surroundings. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, so you won't miss any of my future travels. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.